Fucking rein it in. But I suppose it's appropriate that we're now a novice because this is now officially the start of the game. We have got our $1,000,000. We've got our
Yay.
cruise, and now it's time to start plugging some plot holes. So the way this works is, right, we are on a time limit for this next section of the game. We have to get all of our supplies, get all of our things, and then basically proceed in the game. If not, then you die at some point in the future that you won't be aware of.
For fuck's sake.
I know, it's bad. So observe as I start ticking off boxes systematically, just so I can finish this game in one sitting. And of course, the idea of this is to basically spend all of your millions in like one go because you're a stupid man that's financially irresponsible. So we find ourselves back on Rodeo Street, and we're about to buy ourselves something nice.
It's Rodeo Drive.
In this game is Rodeo Street, so they can avoid the copyright.
Copyright, it's a fucking street. I'm like, I know
Yeah.
you have to pay some prick to put the Hollywood sign in somewhere, but fucking hell.
I know, yeah.
100 grand for a fucking swimsuit.
Yeah, it's a spandex made from the last 10 rhinos on Earth. I love as well that they only have they have the exact same suit everywhere. Don't ask me why there is a picture of a hand in the left hand corner. I don't know why. Maybe some sort of like artistic license, but I doubt it. I think it's just to please all the hand fetishists that could be watching.
I've only got $1 million.
Just $1 million.
Oh, I've only got nearly 900 grand and change.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have it in 10s and 20s, please.
No. Oh, Jesus.
I was wondering at which point would you start giving out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start smashing my head into the fucking keyboard.
Exactly. Which would have made for fantastic content, in fairness. So yes, as you...
Oh, we're now a lame-o.
We're now lame because we bought a swimsuit, which is obviously the finest swimsuit in the shop.
It was a clearance item.
Yeah, it was a clearance item. Even with being a millionaire, we're still a cheap bastard. So as you saw from the text there, the whole point of this section of the game is that our cruise is leaving shortly, and we have to get everything that we need before we head off, basically. So this is this is the drugstore.
Ah, yes.
So I think this is perhaps one of the most annoying parts of the game.
Oh,
Or at
you
least-
go each fucking shelf.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
And yeah, we're going to keep looking. Okay, so now we're looking for sunscreen. But, yeah, they're doing that thing.
No. Oh, come on.
Yes. This is legitimately what happened. I have to keep looking through these fucking shelves for the sunscreen because it doesn't actually tell you where it is. It just says the left shelf. It's like, maybe you haven't seen your own graphics, lads, but you have 20 shelves on the left side of the screen. You need to be more specific.
This is terrible.
It is terrible. It was pretty irritating, I must say. I won't deny that. I mean, if anyone was able to find the first time, I applaud you, but I certainly was not able to myself.
That's terrible. Like,
Isn't
how the fuck? This is awful. And this is a time section.
It's a time section, yeah, exactly. It's like you have
So
to
we're not
know
that-
where to get it.
We're under the fucking cosh here.
Yeah, I know, and like I said, it doesn't tell you it's timed. It's just that one piece of dialogue in the fucking shop, in the clothes shop, that need to get everything before your cruise leaves. Like, I just keep clutching at straws here. I'm going like, okay, is it somewhere in the fucking, like, shop I mean, okay, there's a sale on. Maybe we got lucky again, but no, it's just somewhere in like one section of the screen, and if you're there, you pick it up. Like this game plays that card a fucking lot here, and it gets very, very irritating. I hated that. It's just like, can you tell me where the sunscreen is? No, we just know that it's there.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's like, really, this is the pits.
It's not in that sale basket.
Well, that's where I'm about to check next.
Oh my fucking god.
I know, yeah. Like, this is just this horrendous blind spot that they always have in this game, where they never fucking...
Yeah, a horrendous
easy
blind
for you.
spot where there should be a fucking game.
True, yeah. Yeah, it was
Oh
in the,
my god.
It was in the middle. It was one of the blue bottles. Because clearly you're supposed to know. I did like that, in fairness. That was good crack. So yeah, no pressure now. We just have to finish everything in perfect time to get onto our ship. And just to compound our misery, we just paid $200 for a bottle of sunscreen.
Oh, we're no nerds.
Yeah. In fairness, anyone who pays that much for anything suntan is a nerd, in my view. You should take your sunburn like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Never did me any harm except for all the skin cancer.
Ah, sure, you grow out of that.
You do grow, actually, you literally do grow out of that, don't you? Yeah, it's crazy. So back to the copyright infringed Quickie Mart. So we're about to get a Ciota, as you can see there.
Jesus Christ. The whole thing. See,
Yes.
look at it. That's very Pepsi logo-y.
It is almost certainly Pepsi. I do love as well. They're just trying to get away with it. No. It's soda. It's a flavored cola.
Coda.
Yes, it's code flavored because
We're getting a paper
nerds.
apple fucking thing. Ah,
Yes.
yeah, we just fucking. Oh yeah, now they just go. Oh yeah, you're gonna stick it into your pocket.
We're
Yeah.
game. Don't you just love it when they just like don't even try to break the fourth wall? They just do it. This is like, hey viewer, have you realized you're watching a game? Observe as we prove it.
And then she just steals all your change, the bitch.
Yep. You have to support your local businesses, man. Come on. They're keeping our economy afloat.
So, haven't bought enough soda to refloat Atlantis.
Yes.
Sunscreen and a swimsuit.
Yes.
Is that it?
No, we have one more thing to do. And this
Oh
is
yeah, we've gone to the black shop.
well, actually, no, sorry. There's two things to do. Thank you for reminding me. Shit. Well, it's a good thing I played this in advance. Holy fuck.
Oh, we're no Pinhead.
We are Pithead, yes. Although we were briefly a Camquat, which I think is probably a compliment in terms of this game, considering all the
Kumquat?
nicknames you've had so far. Yeah.
All right.
So this is me now trying to find the one location I didn't scout out beforehand. So thrill as I get lost. I think it's down here. Yes, it is. There you go. We're going to get a haircut because we have to look our best.
Oh.
That was the
fuck is this?
That was the barbershop theme.
All right.
And as you notice there are 5 tits in the room.
Yes, there are.
I'll let you decide, viewer, who's who in that one. So the barber is promising us a hair transplant.
Pretty much.
Yes.
But he's used the term macrobiotic, so it's scientific.
Yeah, it's like one of those like viral marketing things that like a whole lot of people do. Be fair, it's Los Angeles. Like, you could get away with that because everyone is on the same level of intelligence.
Uh.
Look at that animation. So this is our verbose hairdresser who decides to describe anything in agonizing detail because you need to get the full, like, barber experience in this game, you know? This is gameplay in 1988.
Probably wind up looking the exact fucking same.
Really, Neil, how could you tell that was the punchline all along?
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Look at him having a sex dream in the barber. That's great.
You certainly have interesting daydream.
Look, is the dog pissing on us?
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know what like view that was of the dog, but that did not look like any fucking animal I've ever seen.
Yeah, the perspective there was not the best.
Fucking perspective, I would have welcomed it. Jesus.
How's he cutting his hair? What is he? He looks like he's shaving off fucking ice cream to stick in a cone.
And let's have a look. And yes, he looks exactly the same. 3 minutes for a joke, lads. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't really mean here, but Larry really is an ugly bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, he does look like he should be tracking down Frodo for the fucking ring.
Really? I think he should be done in for tax fraud.
By the price. What would be like $1,000 for it, something like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
$100.
But shockingly enough, for some reason, you still have to get a haircut before you get on the boat. You will just die of some reason.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Actually, as far as I remember, I think it's actually for the points. I don't think the barber was required, but I think the other places we have to visit are necessary.
Are we back to lame-mo now?
Yes. Well, we got a haircut. Like, we got reset. Like,
Alright.
yeah. I know they do make a big deal of the ranks in future games. I think this is just like testing it out for a joke. Or maybe they're doing that kind of like Sierra in-fighting that like they're famous for, where like they do introduce some sort of gameplay element in one game and then slag it off in the next because fuck it. So you have to look through the trash can, right? But the first time you try and do it, the game will sass you and say, "No, what are you doing? You can't do that." But no, your passport is in it. That's why you had to look through the trash.
Hell.
Yeah.
That is absolute garbage.
Quite literally. So now it's time to make our final stop in this game, which is our black music shop. Where again, they will introduce something called a joke to entertain us for the next couple of minutes.
You know what will entertain us for a couple of minutes? The notion that Ken Williams actually had the option to buy id Software at its early point and didn't do it. Yes,
I believe that is true.
He could have. No, I'm looking it up now because I'm just like, fuck this.
Let's character assassinate Ken Williams while we're waiting.
Absolutely, because he's putting us through all this, so fuck him.
I do love as well, like the actual origin story of Sierra was that they were an offshoot of AOL, because AOL thought like, no one wants to play computer games. Oh, okay, Ken, we'll leave you alone if we give you $40,000. Will you go away? The answer was yes, and he made Sierra Online, which is just wonderful.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I know Vivendi own everything.
Yeah, exactly. And they're an offshoot of Activision, so technically Sierra is now Activision. So here is a joke about speaking Spanish. As if she recognized you. Put a pin in that, Neil, because that is a plot point for later. Quite literally lost in translation there. Yes, it must not be so bad.